Hello. Today I'm going to share a few myths which are highly detrimental for your entire family, especially the parents and the children and the emotional intelligence as well. So, these myths, we don't quite realize that they are quite detrimental, but they are extremely damaging for the family. So, number one is we think that children will repair the bad relationship of the parents. Now, this is, I think, by far the worst mindset, the worst attitude, and the worst myth that we can have because when we become parents, we have this additional responsibility, and sometimes we don't even realize how big this responsibility is because we don't have experience. So before we just jump into such decisions, we have to think that how big is this responsibility? Am I equipped? Is my relation good? Is my mental state all right? Am I in the state to take such decisions? Especially if your relationship is not good, think of it as business. So suppose you are investing a huge amount of money in a business, so you need to have good relationship with your partner. If you are not comfortable, will you invest that much? Now in the case of parenting or becoming parents, the stake is your entire life, and that's the biggest decision. So it's even more valuable than the money, right? So will you take that decision? No, right? So if you won't take that kind of decision, then this also is really important factor that you need to consider, that you won't take decision based on some myths which are not actually true. Because in future, what will happen is your children will get affected, and then you will get affected, and the entire family will get affected, and that is not very good space, right? So that's very important. Number two myth is parenting comes naturally. Yes, parenting does come naturally when we are having instincts. So we can trust those instincts, but for parenting is a skill. We have to remember that parenting is a skill, and skills needs to be learned. So I'll be honest about this, that I learn every day something new, because as the science progresses, scientific discoveries happen. So new techniques, new data is out, and also the changing environment. We have to learn into how to incorporate our learning in a new environment, and that requires you to learn on a continuous basis. So I would highly recommend that you learn about parenting through any medium, my channel or some other resources. My This is the reason why I have started the channel, because it is important that we learn these skills and also so upgrade ourselves on a daily basis. So that's really important. So don't take that parenting it just comes naturally. It does, but only to certain degree. So that is a number two. Number three is make children happy all the time. Now, this is a very new age thing, that we just think, oh, our children should be happy all the time. Now, we have this idea that, children will be, when they are happy, they'll have better emotional intelligence. Now, that is true to a certain degree again, but we have to understand that it is important that the children are brought up in a happy environment. But to expect the children will be happy all the time and I should make the child happy all the time puts immense pressure on you and the child, and that is not very good. So that is one thing unrealistic and also impractical. So don't fall for that. And that's all I had to say, that don't make any decisions based on unrealistic expectations and the concepts, and think about it and make proper decisions based on your own judgment and intellect and clarity. So have a very practical approach to such decisions. And that's all for today. So let me know if you resonate with this, or you have any insight about this. And until next time, just think about this, and happy parenting.